John Brennan, apparently right now leading the candidates to be the head of the CIA, so much so that he's already apparently picking the people that will be working underneath him. John Brennan was one of the right-hand men for George Tenet. For 8 years, he worked the quote-unquote dark side for Dick Cheney. He went along with every terrible policy that the Bush administration forced into the CIA. Now, so you can argue, hey, listen, he's at the CIA. What's he supposed to do? He's got to follow orders. He doesn't make the rules. And that is what some of his defenders are saying. Hey, you don't know what he was saying internally. He was following the rules, and now he'll have someone else setting policy, and he'll follow those rules. But I say, why take a chance? Here's a guy who believed in, implemented, and defended enhanced interrogation techniques. In my mind, boom, it's over, eliminated. Who's next? But no, he's totally in consideration. In fact, he's the leading candidate. But it's not just that. Extraordinary renditions, surveillance powers, the warrantless wiretapping, signed off on all of these things, executed all of these things. Look, I don't know why you would do this. What's the point? I mean, is this supposed to be moderate? Oh, let's bring a guy who helped to do the torture policy. Look, they're thinking of keeping Robert Mueller at the FBI, partly because the FBI terms last a little longer, so they would naturally go into Obama's administration. But Mueller, for all that he did go along with Bush to some degree, he showed real signs of independence and defiance at points. Remember, Mueller was going to resign after they went to John Ashcroft's hospital bed, and he told the president, look, this warrantless wiretapping program, the original one, is illegal. I won't sign off on it. I'm on the side of James Comey and the guys who are fighting this, and if you push forward on it, I will resign, right? And at different times, and Mueller said the FBI is not to partake in torture. If you see it happening, if you see the CIA doing it, or any part of the armed forces, get out of the room. That's not what we do at the FBI, okay? So you have to give Mueller some credit, and there were some clear signs that he was conflicted, at least, about the Bush administration proposals, and he did not execute some of them. Now here, Brennan did in the CIA. I know the CIA is different, and that's their role. But at the FBI, they said, no, we're not going to do the torture, and we're not going to go along with it, right? But Brennan went along in everything that they did. I didn't see Brennan raising any red flags or coming out and saying, hey, we shouldn't be torturing people, we shouldn't be kidnapping them, we shouldn't be illegally listening in on their phone calls. No. And he is, quote, people are saying that in some of these reports, Andrew Sullivan, who's conservative, is saying his headline is no way, no how, no Brennan. He's like, we didn't elect Barack Obama. Andrew Sullivan's conservative, but supported Barack Obama because he thinks the Republicans went in the wrong direction. He's one of the major bloggers in the country. He said, we didn't support Barack Obama so that he could come in and bring the guys in to do the same things that Cheney did wrong. He's like, look, I supported Obama even though I'm a Republican because I hated the torture, and I hated the warrantless wiretapping, and I hated the shredding of the Constitution. So why would you bring in a guy who did that for 8 years? So let's hope he changes his mind. And I have a great alternative for him. I've talked about this on the show before. I think it makes perfect sense. You know who should be the head of the CIA? Richard Clarke, the guy who got the intelligence right. No one in the American administration, U.S. administration, got the intelligence more correct than Richard Clarke did. So why not reward guys who were right rather than guys who were wrong? Why not bring Richard Clarke back? Oh, no. That wouldn't be reaching out to Republicans. Well, on this issue, and I'm not saying on all issues, I just gave credit to Brent Scowcroft, right? But on this issue, the Republicans can kiss my ass. I don't need to go halfway to torture. We won the election. No, that's a bad move, man. Let's hope that this doesn't happen. Maybe Obama and the people on the inside know some really secret things about John Brennan that we don't. But overall, I am not buying it.